I'm not afraid to talk about it.
Yeah. 100%. That's what I feel like we've had the most phenomenal friendship for so long, because nothing is off the table, nothing's too taboo, no idea is too out of bounds.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're still you and I'm still me. You know, it's not like, hey, I'm going to judge you for your beliefs and things like that. No, actually, I would.
Show young boys how to do this thing.
One of my algorithms is definitely JRE clips, you know? Yeah. One was this dude who was in the Amazon not that long ago and come across an uncontacted tribe.
Paul Rosalie?
Yeah. He was on the dude who works for Elon Musk, I've forgotten his name. But he, and it was wild, had the footage and everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
In a day and age like today, we've got AI and just the craziest shit going on, and there's uncontacted tribes out there.
Yeah.
That are stoked if they get a bunch of bananas for free, you know?
Bro, I seen one of those uncontacted tribes. They gave them a phone for the kids, and then all the kids were surrounded by it, or surrounding the phone and playing games and watching things, and then the adults were like, this isn't good, this is troublesome. But like, for me, watching that, it's like, it doesn't matter where you are or how you are, those devices are just entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
It's just entertaining.
Imagine giving them chocolate. They'd fizz.
They probably live around cacao beans, right? But not just laced with sugar and just laced with ayahuasca.
But they probably thought the phone was the devil, I reckon.
Well, now I feel like they've got like enough. They've had enough contact with the outside world. Like, do you think that there's actually any more tribes who have not seen or felt contact from the world?
Probably not.
That'd be pretty hard.
But there is those tribes that have tried to be contacted by like religious people. They get murdered and eaten. Yeah. So they, I don't know, probably want to mess with them.
Yeah, they've definitely made contact. Yeah. One way. Yeah, that's actually interesting though. Paul Rosalie, because he does some good things. He does a lot of good things. He's humanitarian. He advocates for the Amazonian forest, and man, he gets grilled. He gets grilled a lot for his work and showing realism, and people can't handle that.
Yeah.
And people have tried to cancel him. There's been moments like he goes on his page crying and because he feels the depth of like, you don't understand the level of destruction that's happening with the deforestation there and whatnot. Yeah. And you all know that the Amazon forest is called the lungs of the world. And the forest is so big. I don't want to get this wrong and just talk out my ass. It's big, but I think it is the size of America side to side.
Wow.
The width of the Amazon forest, which is why it's so dense and potential uncontacted populations. Because that's huge. That's massive.
It's ginormous.
That's massive. Australia's massive.
Yeah.
Australia is the same width as America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the maps aren't proportioned real well.
They reckon it used to be desert too.
Which?
The Amazon. They reckon it used to be all sand.
First time I'm hearing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I don't know. I know that there's some like mysterious ways that jungle feeds itself. Yeah. And there's been times where they've thought that certain plants and trees had become extinct, but some of their spores had gone into the airways and like landed in other parts of the forest and grown in other parts, so they've figured it out.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
That's where all our Quila dicks come from. Hey, that's terrible.
What?
No, it's not. We love a Quila dick.
We love a Quila dick. The Kiwis are all about dicks and Barbies.
Well, yeah, what I don't get though is like, we make no money off Quila dick. It comes from the Amazon forest, and by the time it gets here, we're all competing to buy this Quila dick that we all make 5% on this amazing timber.
So
It's gone through that journey. People are battling...
The disrespect, the disrespect.
People are battling uncontacted tribes to cut down these trees to get it here so we can sell it for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at no net gain to those tribes. That's even worse. We don't get to see that picture though, we only see it at the shop. We don't see the original point.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't want to get off on that tangent, the whole blood diamond thing. Like, oh, nice shiny diamond, pretty.
Yeah.
So where did that come from?
And our cell phones.
Yeah, the cobalt.
And the Congo. It's ruthless.
We know,
Yeah.
look, we know, like everyone knows. It's why is it so taboo to speak upon? And why is it so taboo to open up and talk about like, hey, these things aren't good, but we're not exposed to it. At least the media won't show us that.
See, I don't care. I'll talk about stuff like that. But yeah, it is weird.
Oh, I thought you said I don't care about it.
Oh no, I care about it, but I don't talk about it. I'm not afraid to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. That's
the way
what
you can-
I feel like we've had the most phenomenal friendship for so long, because nothing is off the table, nothing's too taboo, no idea is too out of bounds.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're still you and I'm still me. You know, it's not like, hey, I'm going to judge you for your beliefs and things like. No, actually, I would judge you for your beliefs. If you believed, like, if your math was just wrong, if you're like, nah, bro, 2 + 2 is 8. I'm just like, you're an idiot. Is there a problem on calling people out in New Zealand or even worldwide, and this is just your opinion, and the person isn't able to take accountability, but instead they play the victim card, and then somehow you're the problem?
Oh yeah, it's rife. That happens more often than not. Yeah. And I've experienced that quite a bit lately, actually. A little bit. Having to set some boundaries with probably, people in my family. And hasn't been easy. And seeing that play out is quite eye-opening, eh? Setting boundaries and taking accountability is a huge thing, and it's something I've had to learn. And just humble yourself, eh? And look internally.
It's hard to do. That's hard to do, especially when like you're emotional, you're angry.
Oh yeah.
Man, that whole conversation just makes me think about every time I'm in that situation, I just hear or feel told. Just say to me, like, and if it's in person, if I'm in conversation with her, oh, this happened. She's like, yeah, but what did you do? Like, what was your input? Oh, yeah, sweet, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, how are you dealing with that now? It serves you no good now. Yep, you're right. It sucks because I'm not ready to let it go, but yep, you're right.
Yeah.
It just amazes me how she's always, like, that's always the first train of thought for her. Compassion, consideration, all those things, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Which I do. I feel like I do well, but she just does it better.
Bro,
Just does it better.
and that's why you guys are so good together,
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's important. Maybe someone that can find your blind spots or know how to just see things that you don't see.
What do you think the greatest lesson that Joy has taught you, your wife?
Bro, I probably respect how true she is to her beliefs, no matter what the consequence or the judgment. She doesn't change the way she feels to suit someone else's their feelings, and it might upset people or trigger people, and it has me, but I've always looked at it through a different lens, and since we've been together 11 years now, I've changed and grown, and I respect that. She's been so consistent and true and honest with it, to herself, and I think that's rubbed off on me quite a bit. I've always been a people pleaser or a peacekeeper. And that's good, but it's not always good. There's a difference between like being a peacekeeper and a peacemaker, you know? And so I'd say that's what she's taught me.
What's the difference?
Difference is a peacekeeper is someone that's just at all cost peace. Like, you don't want to upset them because their feelings, you know, and blah, 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 and then they won't. So you might like suppress how you feel and not set a boundary, but you know if you were to like set a boundary or say something, maybe calling someone out, they might get offended. But the fact that they get offended or triggered, it's not your problem. You being authentic and speaking your truth, it might offend them, but that's not always.
It's
like,
reactionary from their point. Like,
so you want to make peace, but not at the cost of truth and you know suppressing your feelings. So the difference between peacekeeping and peacemaking is being authentic to yourself, setting boundaries, and you might actually make peace and not just keep the peace. Does that make sense? Kind of.
Yeah. I grasp it. Toles and I have walked into this conversation at times in the past. You know, because of the nature of our business and holding together communities, you know, through the gym, often at times we've been used and abused and taken for a ride, or instances have popped up and potential bad mouthing of the business and whatnot. And then there's me, you know, I'm fire, she's ice, and I'm like, well, let's deal with this. And she's like, no, like, you just got to let that slide because you don't want it to become something more than it should be. But then there's been times where, like, she said that and I've felt that, because now I'm just not respecting our own mana, you know, if I don't say something, that's hurting me.
Yeah.
I'm disrespecting me from not resolving the issue.
Yeah.
And the issue is blatantly obvious. Like, I'm a fair person, I feel like.
Yes. Yep, I'd say that.
So what this angle's coming from is like I feel like it needs to be addressed. Sometimes you give people an inch, they take a mile, you know.
Yep.
And so that to add to your peacemaking, that's probably my experience with that.
That's exactly peacemaking.
Yeah, and just how we've managed to navigate that in our relationship.
Yeah. To
then take that into our business relationships and furthermore. Because I like at the root of it all, I will not let our internal mana just be disrespected.
Yeah.
No way.
Good.
Not at this point where we've been in business together for over 10 years. We've served so many people. We've served, I think, the right way, you know, and we've been so positive in so many different people's lives that how could a naysayer tell us like you just shit?
Yeah.
Like, that's hard to hear. It's like, fuck, man, you know, like, you don't know. I just helped 20 other people in the last week without saying anything to nobody, no recognition needed, and you're just telling me that? Like, these texts on my phone saying, you've saved me from XYZ, and you're telling me that I'm a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's hard.
Oh, bro, well, there's always been tall poppy with, I don't know, business owners and people trying to make moves in New Zealand, but your trajectory's always been on an incline over the last 10 years. I remember your guys' first little gym. Humble as little gym. You were always confident, you always saw the vision, and that put a few people off. I remember, you know, he's a dreamer. He used to always have big opinions about you, but then you'd always win them over, and you just kept on climbing. And 10 years from now, like what you got here, it's phenomenal, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. It truly is. It's massive. And this whole rebranding, once again, there were big opinions on, man, he's going from +6'4" to Whenua fit. That's a big risk. Why would you do that, you know? but it's your vision, not theirs, and it's paying off.
Oh, bro, yeah. Like at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, I just want to live my life how we want to live it. I don't want to be suppressed to now being like, you're this person, you can only do this, you should only operate this way, and this is what we perceive of you as society, so stay that way.
Yeah.
And I feel like making the rebrand was such a statement and saying like, we don't care. We know that +64 had the reputation, it was known worldwide. We'd turn up to the games and they were like, the 6'4" Army are here, which is our slogan, like our tagline.
Yeah.
It wasn't our gym, you know, so they knew us personally. Went to the counter and they're like, oh, you're back again this year, we know you flew the furthest, you got 36 hours of travel to get here. Like, they knew that, you know, so it wasn't easy to put, it wasn't even hard to change, to rebrand. Because, and Luke and I had talked about this, I've been pressing him on it for so long, but it gave me, like, the coolest challenge that I needed from that was, I just want to flip the table, just get rid of the monopoly board, so to speak, and just start again. We already have Mayfair, but I just want to just start again.
Yeah.
And see if we can get back to there, and just do it in this whole new scope. And to me, that's a cool personal challenge. And I don't know, man, you just spoke on confidence before. I am very confident that is going to happen. Yeah, 100%.
Well, I mean, you've got people travelling 30 minutes to get here. I mean, that speaks volumes.
That's not far compared to other towns, but in this town it is.
But
yeah,
in Christchurch it is. It's far.
Yeah.
An Auckland 30 to a Christchurch 30 is different.
Yeah, you expect
30,
it.
Well, in Auckland 30 you're only going 6-7 kilometres.
Yeah,
At Christchurch 30,
hard, eh?
at Christchurch 30 you're in the 100k
hard.
zone for half it. But no, I'm just stoked, bro, and I'll always support you. Always have.
Thanks.
Hey.
Thanks, man.
I got you.
It's a real friend. It's a real friend.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love the growth. I love seeing mates be successful too, eh?
Yeah, well, I think that ties into like a nice little topic point about supporting your friends and your mates, and the tall poppy syndrome you brought up. Like, that's a big topic in New Zealand right now.
Yeah.
And obviously, well, I don't know if it's that obvious, but people are sooner to support random people online than they are to support their friends. People are also supporting their friends when they say, yeah, I'm going out on my own, doing business, blah, 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 cool, go to my mate's place, like his page, whatever. Once they start getting a little bit of momentum and traction, man, look at this fella.
Yeah.
Look, he's trying to do all this stuff. What are your thoughts on that in New Zealand? What are your thoughts on maybe witnessing that personally? Or what are your thoughts on how you manage that within yourself? I probably can answer that for you. You're always supportive of all your friends.
But I have had a little dose of tall poppy before over mates. But I soon realised, whoa, what's that? Why the heck am I jealous because he's earning 40 grand a year more than me? Like, or he's buying this. You know, there was one time I don't know, I must have been mid-20s, and my mate was probably just earning a bit more than me, and I just felt this weird thing where I was defensive that my job was better than his. And then I remember having this conversation with myself, and I was like, that was weird. Now he's like, much like yourself, you know, very successful business. And the way I see it, and it's not, I don't make it about me, but it's like, if you're winning, I win. If he's winning, I win. He's got a big house and a sauna, I get to use it. But I'm always like, I don't know, it's changed for me. Like, I'm outside of the gym, and just in the real world, I'm always talking about my mate's building company and how successful he's going to build this many houses this year, and then my mate's got this gym and that I go to, and always speaking up like my mate's accolades and what they've done, and almost
promotion.
Yeah, well, just proud of my mates, and I've got quite a few that are doing, just making moves and doing cool things and making money and happy, and it's just, I just love that, yeah. And I do see people still have tall poppy syndrome even in their 30s. It's weird. I don't get it, but it's just it's obviously just it's a them thing, and they'll figure that out on their journey.
Do they though?
You hope so. You hope people are still seeking growth.
Is it a thing, do you think, that needs to be taught at somehow?
Yep.
Or there needs to be some sort of education or information on it, or somewhere we can go to just have better reasoning within ourselves about how we speak about others?
I just think it's naturally you got to surround yourself with good people, and I do notice people in New Zealand get very comfortable and they stay in the same circles and they don't really broaden that, and those groups can be those circles just can be so limited, and if you don't expand those circles and meet new people and be curious, then that's where all the growth has happened for me. I don't think you need to go to a course to learn humility and stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's it's just meeting new people. Surround yourself with good
That's
people.
hard though. Like it's not as easy as it sounds. I think that some of the places where that you can probably go and immediately find good people, church, probably any religion, sports clubs,
Yep.
Community-based gyms,
Yep.
community centres. I don't know, off the top of my head that just comes to my mind.
Yeah.
But that's few and far between for a lot of people who aren't prepared to step into those spaces for whatever limitation that they have on themselves. So how do you recognise that your situation or your environment isn't what you want to be, and how long do you stay in that environment before you decide to do something about that, and how do you get enough courage to act and do something about that, or showing your real value as well. Like something that comes to my mind, the location might be where your value is different, for example, you go to Stewart Island and you catch a paua or a crayfish, they can all do that every day. Cool, that's just normal, it's not going to be of much value here. But you take that to Dubai, now all of a sudden price hikes up. We've got this premium abalone from the bottom of Stewart Island near Antarctica, and the Māori tribesman warrior went out in his pew and just hand-picked it. So it's the same product, different location, different appeal, different value.
Yeah.
But all of those things, I think those are barriers. How do we inspire those people to, it's as easy as that. You got to go find different people. But no, these are my people. These are your current people. What if those people are family?
Yeah. Yep.
That's hard. That's not as easy as.
What's your answer? How people like that can find growth and humility?
I haven't seen education sectors of other countries. I am told, not that I'm told, I think I believe that in Japan at very least, when their first early years of school is all about manners, Like it's all about manners,
Yeah.
respect, and you see it in their customs. They bow to people. They're very polite. They're very soft spoken.
Yeah.
Whether that takes like, I don't know, the rage out of the child or the extreme energy, I don't know. But if they can teach respect like that, then why can't we teach these other things, these other values, from a schooling system, from a young age?
That's a good point.
Who gets to decide the curriculum? Who gets to decide what is valuable in society that we teach these kids for the 13 years that they're at school? Because there's probably a chunk of things that we could throw in there that would be very beneficial and take out some of the muck.
Oh, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Well, do something.
Well, the thing I've done, I guess, is, my daughter's starting school for the first time in a couple of weeks, and she's 7, purely for that reason. We've been, it's important to us. I think, all those learnings come from the home. We're the biggest teachers as parents, and I don't have to rely on someone else to teach my kid that. And I think being picky and choosy of what school they go to and who's teaching them, what are their values, it all comes from parents, really. And I think we're just lucky we have that wisdom and the opportunity to break cycles and give them a head start. That's the plan anyway.
A head start as in
probably teaching them core values that I wish I had at a young age, and I did, and I thank my parents for that. But things that I would do differently, I'm doing that to my kids, hoping it it helps them be good people.
Well, that's the job, right? Like our job as a parent is to create good people.
Yeah.
And people who feel safe within the home, within themselves, within society, confident, have manners, have core beliefs, values, healthy. We'll touch on that.
Yeah.
But all of those things. What makes you nervous about having like imprinted these current beliefs and things in the house on your kids? And have you thought about, like, your daughter's now 7, Eva's 7, going to school, and somehow those values get tampered with from the rest of the environment?
A little bit, but no, actually. No. And just because we are so open and honest with our kids, and we just let them know that we're safe, and no matter how they're feeling, they can come and speak to us. And we've already drilled into them our values and what's right from wrong. And we're always, we'll be asking every day, how was school? What were the teachers teaching you? So no, we're just attuned to them, and I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah,
take it very seriously, but not too worried about it.
Yeah, I care about my kids.
Yeah,
I promise. I promise. Yeah, well, I've got 3 kids, and our current situation is just trying to get enough flexibility within our life to homeschool. That's our whole biggest life goal right now. Is not year 7, 8, 9, 10 goes like, nah, we'll just do it all from home.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, like the teaching starts in the household, and we just don't want to be lazy on that. We don't want to send them to places where they're supposed to teach you everything. It's like, well, why can't you teach? Why? Just don't be lazy. Don't just hand that task off to somebody else and then not take notice or care about what they're actually teaching.
Yeah.
But so many things come to my mind, like an erratic classroom, like that's not a good place to be it wasn't for me. And then I was one of those kids in there. I was naughty, man. I was naughty from the jump.
Oh, same.
Like, bro, my last year of primary school, so that goes from 5 to 10. Is that right? Yeah, if you start school at 5, you go to about 10 and you go to intermediate.
Yeah.
I was year 5. You do 6 years at primary school. So I was year 5. I was so naughty that I had a whole term where my desk was here in the principal's office and she was there. And then like I got alleviated from her office and I got sent to the new entrance class, the 5-year-olds. I'm 9.
Yeah.
And I just was a teacher aide for a term. And then the school year finished and my mum says, "You just don't like him. Just send him to the intermediate school now. He's ready." So I jumped the whole year of school. I left from year 5 to year 7 and went to another school.
Holy.
Bad behaviour.
Yeah.
Bad behaviour. But it turns out like, oh no, he was academic enough. He was uninterested because he could just do the work and then he just played up. Well, I don't know how true that is, but...
It probably is true. Yeah.
But no, it stems from the household, man. Like, you know... It was chaos. It was chaos in the house. And so that's how I reacted at school.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And then school was a blur from there. I didn't really go. you didn't last long at school either.
Bro, I left at 14.
On sweet.
And that's it. I was academically not there.
Yeah.
And
you had to get up.
I just played up.
Wow.
I just didn't like the way they taught me. I just got bored. I got suspended for googling scrotum and showing all my classmates a big picture of a scrotum. That wasn't good at a Christian school. That was a fun little memory. But yeah, school wasn't for me. But I figured it out.
You've done well. You've done great. You've done phenomenal.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah, you've done phenomenal.
Yeah.
Done phenomenal.
But yeah, we've been real picky and choosy on schooling for that reason. Christchurch is hard to get kids into, you know, what we consider a good school, but we managed to find a good school, Christian school. It's important to us.
Is it far from home?
Yeah, like 15 minutes.
Where's the school based? What suburb?
It's Middleton Grange, which is
this J-Man school.
Yeah.
Heaps of them went to Middleton Grange from here.
Yeah.
You know Abby and Angie, the Filipinos?
Yep.
So Angie went through there, and then the young sister, you might have seen her in there, she goes to there.
Yeah, and they have real good sports facilities and opportunity there. Smaller class sizes. Yeah,
man. I think like we hear all this stuff about teachers like demanding more pay and better circumstances in the classroom, and like 1 to 30, this isn't good. Before you're a parent, you have no understanding of what that might even look or feel like for them. You're like, bro, you just shut up. You get 2 weeks every 8 weeks for a holiday. You get 6 weeks at the end of the year. You get teachers only days. You get all these other days off. Like, life's not that hard. Then you have kids and you have 2 and you're like, this is shit. Like, imagine having 30 that aren't yours every day for 6 hours.
I don't know how preschool teachers do it.
Oh, that's hard.
My boy out, he goes twice a week. And I'm just like, man. And some of them go home to that.
Yeah.
I just love it.
How do you operate on that same level at home? By the time you get home, you must be spent.
Yeah.
Just catering to kids' needs all day.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, bro.
Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't
take my head off.
I don't know if I could. I'm not gonna say I couldn't, but I don't know if I could. Nah.
I'm good with kids, but I've got like a hot hour, and I'll give them all my energy, like hardcore, and then I need to tap out. Not my own kids, but like if I'm like looking after a bunch.
Yeah. I'm more of like I can gather up the group and we can go hard at tasks, but as soon as one of those little soldiers falls off and needs to go to bed and slow the rest of us down, I'm like, game's over, guys. And now I'm like, like that's hard. Yeah. I don't like the sitting and hold. Like I love the holding and creating my own babies, but just the amount of like things that you process as busy people, you're like, we could be doing this, we could be doing that, but just like, we're just spending 90 minutes trying to get to sleep.
Yeah.
No, that's not even sleeping.
I know. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I gave you a bottle, and then like now you need another bottle because you've been up so long.
Yeah.
So
you guys gonna have another kid, you reckon?
I hope not.
That's what I told Joy. She wants another one. I'm just like,
I hope not. I would love another one.
Yeah, so
I would love 10. Like, but just the what it does, what it is. There's a difference between wanting them and having them.
Correct.
And just being blatantly honest of like how much sacrifice and that takes away from you and the family unit. Like I've got 3, bro. That's a lot. If I have 4, that's a new vehicle. You got to upgrade to the Samoan People Mover.
Yeah.
Which I already need.
The chariot. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to have an extra bedroom in the house potentially. Or the garage becomes the bedroom, like good old Māori houses are.
Yeah.
That was my house growing up the whole time. But ultimately, I don't want my oldest child to become a butler of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, do you gather these things, pick these, go grab a diaper, go do the dishes, shh, your sister's sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, it just kills the imagination in the eldest, I feel. And then 2, I don't want to have so many that I can't pour love into each of them the way that I want to. And 3, like, if that just... You'll know that, like, there'll be times of the kids being young babies and just... It's hard on the relationship. I don't want to go back to the lows of a relationship of lack of sleep and, and just fighting each other. That's not nice at all. That's not a place I want to be. I'm content.
I've been trying to articulate that exact answer for a while now. That's exactly how I feel, yeah. About having another one. And I don't want...
Just copy paste it, bro.
Yeah.
Just copy paste it. Yeah.
That's exactly it, man. They're amazing. I want heaps.
Yeah.
But it does. It takes a...
Yeah. I just don't know if we'll survive the chaos.
Yeah.
Like of that initial probably 4 or 5 year burst.
Yeah.
Of another one added in. And that's just not worth for me to risk what we have. No way. No way. Look, maybe we go 7, 8 years gap and you want another baby? I don't know. But I'm going to get the snip. So I'm committed.
Yeah.
I'm committed to being done. And for all those reasons. I just want to pour love into my kids.
And that's it, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be a good dad. And give my 2, all of my time. And chuck another couple in there and stressed out. Maybe, I don't know, I'd like to think I could, but I'm quite content.
Well, I look through my life and I think like, where did I get one-on-one time with my parents? Not that I yearned for it or anything like that. I didn't even know it was a thing until I became a parent. I'm like, oh, this little bro, he just needs dad right now. He's clung to me.
Yeah.
And he's clung to me because I'm giving attention to the baby.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you out.
Yeah.
Let's go out on a little date. And I never got that, and I didn't know that I probably would have thrived off of having that.
Of course, bro. Yeah.
But those are just instances that I see that I want to maintain with my kids and have relationship as us as a family unit, but then relationship individually as well. Like there's, me and dad, we do this thing together. Me and dad, we do this thing together. Me and dad, we do this thing together. That's uniquely us, And that's kind of what I do. At the moment, my 4-year-old, I've taken him to the movies, loved it. Just me and him. We go fishing, him and I. Take the 2-year-old as well, but
a little bit more hard.
He's chaos, bro.
Yeah.
Well, he just reels his line the wrong way. And so every time he's out there reeling, I just got to cut his line and refix it and pull it through and rehook it. And I'm just like, you're not ready, bro.
Yeah.
You're not really. I can't even cast my own line because I'm just fixing yours all the time.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't know, but he's just happy just reeling it in. So I'm just like, oh, I'll just make a mess of it.
But one day, bro, he'll be all over it.
Yeah, that day's not far away.
Bro, my greatest memories of my old man is definitely fishing. That's one thing. My dad was a fisherman. He went fishing the day after I was born. He reckons he asked Mum and she was like, yeah, all good with it. And then he turned up to the hospital the next day and all her friends just giving him the evils. Like, who would go fishing like the day after well, she said it was sweet.
No.
And, but we used to go fishing, bro, all my life. And that was like my greatest memories, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. It would be just doing things with Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And valuable skills like that. Like right now, bro, that's all my oldest boy asks for every day. Wake up first thing. Papa, can we go fishing today? It's like, nah. Or how many more sleeps can we till we go fishing? Oh, a few years. Oh, well, can I watch Hunting and Fishing or Bear Grylls on TV? I'm like, bro, it's 4:30 in the morning. Yes.
Yeah. What's your kid?
Yes, let's go right now. And then he just dreams about it, thinks about it all day. He just wants to buy a boat and be a fisherman. So like, and I was just telling Warren, why would like today's parenting, you know, like we talk about getting kids off screens, off devices and all these things. Why when I've got this little dude who's asking me just to be in the garden every day, to grow his vegetables, to go fishing every day, to be outdoors, be active and do adventures and rock climbing like Bear Grylls, why would I not facilitate that? And if I don't have those skills, it's on me to go out and learn them, to teach him.
Yeah.
And so that's the phase of my life right now. I'm just learning all these new skills so I can teach him and be with him.
Yeah.
Because those are his enjoyments. And fuck, bro, I'm doing so much fishing right now and I'm allergic to fish. I'm allergic to all seafood. I spend all this money on gear and I'm out there just catching fish where I can't eat.
Do you enjoy it?
Love it.
Yeah, it's me.
Love it. Yeah, I love it.
It's a hobby first.
Wow. Little bro, he likes to do it just for his own food sovereignty. All he wants to do is catch his food and then cook it and eat it. That's all he wants to do. I had a crayfish in the fridge the other day and I told him, oh bro, I got a crayfish. He's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna eat it. But I gave it away. And then he asked me, where's that crayfish? And I was like, oh, I gave it away, bro. And he was like, oh, I was gonna eat it. I was like, sorry dude, I forgot.
He's a bruiser, bro. He is a bruiser.
I was gonna eat it. So damn. Obviously, being mid-30-year-olds from New Zealand, we've been doing, you and I have been doing fitness for our whole lives, and that's been such a cool pillar. This new like leaf in your book, being mid-30s, and I would say probably like gone through that hard stage of parenting where now they can probably at least mostly sleep through the night and you've got a decent sleep because that matters. And so training can become a focus again, you know, having gone without the density of it for a while. And when we do it our whole lives, your identity is immersed in it. I don't know, what do you see now between 35 and 40? And like for you, your fitness journey, what would you like to achieve? We'll just touch on. And how is it a pillar in your life?
I don't know if I have fitness goals at the moment. I like the thought of, you know, doing some high roxes and still being good at CrossFit and maybe doing some local stuff. For me, I have to train. Otherwise, I'm a shell of myself. If I'm not doing what we do and have done for, you know, the last 15 years, I just don't feel good. So, one, it's a big pillar in my life because I still want to be athletic. I want to be into my 40s and 50s. We've got heaps of 50-year-old dudes here in shape.
Yeah.
Like I just saw Jace.
Who ran past me?
bro, yeah, but he was lining up to have a shower after me. The dude's got a six-pack, you know? He looks great. And I love that. And...
so there's good examples in front of us.
There's no excuse, you know? People these days think mid-30s old. Nah, that's just an excuse. We're not old at all. And... like, I still...
This is called the Old Boy Show.
Yeah.
This is transitionary.
Yeah.
Because we're getting called uncle now more than hey mate. Hey uncle.
I definitely accept that I'm like a has-been now, you know.
A has-been?
Well, I'm out of my peak. I've had too many knee injuries, not from CrossFit, from netball and rugby. Too many setbacks I don't think I'd be like my 28-year-old version of myself. I don't know if I can achieve that again. I don't feel like I could, but that's just because I'm probably I'm a bit out of shape. But I don't want to be like the man or like the best at CrossFit, but at the same time, I still want to be as fit as I possibly can, whatever that looks like. So one, it's it feels good for me, and then I love being like a role model to my kids too. My son, I was doing a set of ring muscle ups in the gym, and Joy was just like, man, he was just staring at you like you're the man, and I love that. Yeah. I love going to the trampoline place and doing backflips and handstand walking, and I go to church and all the kids ask me to teach them how to do handstands, and I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to. So that's where, and CrossFit just gives you all those athletic skills for that sort of stuff, you know?
Lays the foundation.
Yeah. I've just got
sure.
to, like, it keeps us fit enough that we can go jump on the rugby field and play rugby. That's the thing I've got to avoid. Is stop stuff like that.
Yeah. We're done, eh? Rugby.
So.
Yeah. It's hard. It's like you love it. You love contact and just like man on man aggression, legally, and
well, that's the thing, like us as
it's
Kiwis,
such an outlet.
Especially us as Kiwi boys, Māori boys. We love a scrap. We love a wrestle.
Yeah.
And rugby just scratches that itch. Hey.
yeah. Every week. You get to do it every week.
Of course.
Every week is just fun.
Scratches that little itch, and I still have that, but I guess you just got to be. I've had too many injuries.
Oh, the mind is willing, but the body can't match it.
Yeah.
At some point, you just got to look for a safer alternative.
I still have this memory. It must have been 2016 when Joy and I were leaving to Wellington, and we had our leaving party.
Oh, bro, yeah.
And we were on it, and you and I were mates, but we weren't like super close at that point. And at the party,
meet you in the hallway.
At the party, I jacked up a wrestle with Saxon, and I'm having this mad wrestle. And then as soon as that's finished, I think I submitted him. I would have choked him out, of course. I stood up, and you're just sitting there like, yo, that's us. So we have a rumble, and we just go hard. Next minute, shirts are off, full sweat. We put a hole through the Rimu paneling on the wall. But that's just always ingrained in us.
Yeah. But furthermore, for the next 3 hours, there was about 10 dudes tops off all wrestling each other. We were just rotating. And I just remember coming out with the sorest neck the next day, bro. I had such a sore neck from being cranked on all night. I couldn't drive and check my blind spot on the motorway. So I remember vividly checking, couldn't do a full turn. So I just flicked my indicator on. Went over, beep, 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 whoa, fuck. I was like, I'm just going to stay in this and just go 90.
Because I remember having you in this head crank.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
I had you in a head crank. My technique was not.
You did not, boy.
And I was squeezing so hard. And I could see these veins in your head.
You didn't.
And I was just like,
you
tap.
didn't.
And you were just like, never.
What a liar.
Yeah.
What a liar. Cam Smith actually fucking belt to ass to everyone in that. He was a judo champ.
I didn't wrestle him, I would have wasted him, but...
I remember he tapped out Rua that night. You tapped out Rua. No, that was a different night. That was at your other house in Lincoln.
And he was asleep.
Yeah, I've got that video. I actually watched it back on my phone the other day. It came up on a story. Yeah. Shout out to Rua.
He loved it.
Yeah, he's hearty. He'll go sleep before he He clearly did.
He did.
Oh, yeah, this is how it is in
Yeah.
New Zealand. Your mates, bro, start doing a couple little gut punches there. You get close, you get a shoulder on, and then we're on.
Yeah. And then it's shoes off.
Yeah.
Let's go to
The one person who I've always tried to wrestle, who doesn't really give it back, he just lets you wrestle him, is Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just lets you climb on him and just fucking mount. And he's like, like, can't fight back.
Yeah. Well, Keanu will fight back.
Oh, Keanu's mean.
He's
He's
strong.
mean, yeah, and he knows how. He's good. Cody's safe. He has to be.
Yeah. Will he play World Cup next year, you reckon?
Yep. Yeah, he's
What a career.
fuck. He's our inform hooker. He's number one, and what are we? 1 whole year away. So if there's no decline, he's not going to get worse than number 3 or 4. You need 4. Yeah, what a career.
Yeah.
100 tests. You get to 120 plus.
Yeah.
Kevin Mialama's got 123 is the most capped hooker.
Wow.
And he might be like 5th or 6th most capped all time anyone anyway.
Wow.
So he's gonna like make that type of territory.
Yeah. That's incredible, man. What about you? Answer that. What does fitness mean to you? What is it? Well, that same question back to you.
On a personal level, for me, my mental health lies in my physical health.
Yeah.
But like growing up, I was always able to showcase that in sport. Fairly good at sport, but it's what like gave me real confidence as a person, you know, and this confidence on the field, just being good at it, and I just trained to support that, and I didn't realize that the training aspect, like I enjoyed the improvement in training. And so, yeah, when I've felt like less fit, less strong, because I've gone through so many, like, I guess, eras of self-care, because I went from like athlete to really pretty much like indoctrinated coach. And it cost me all my time. But I knew it. I knew I was sacrificing me trying to push for myself, versus if I just focus on this, I can probably uplift like 100 people to these excessive levels.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's happened, but I've tried to maintain what I can, and I'm definitely glass half full, and I understand that there's cycles, and like, so the next cycle of my life was, I'll start having babies, and so that time period isn't really where I'm looking to like train twice a day and become a heroic animal in the gym and project that. It's more so like just move, maintain, and just try do what you can. If you've got 30 minutes, use your 30 minutes. If it's 60, get 60. If it's 90, get 90. But don't think that you're always going to have perfect conditions in this current era, as long as you're still doing something. But as long as I've got like a base level of fitness, I'm pretty okay with that. And for me, that base level has to be broad. I want to be able to still do gymnastics and barbells and run and swim and bike and step on a field anytime, anywhere. And I feel like I'm still currently in that. So I feel lucky in that sense. I'm not killing workouts or anything like that, or moving magical numbers, but it's still enough. And then for me, as like a coach and how I like see fitness for others, ultimately that's what I have to think about at all times. Like that's how I get paid, you know. Like people ask me, what do you want me to do for training? I'll do this. And their trust in that. And so it's just about having people progress. And that's what I've learned the most, is people love progression. People at the start, you get in, like, to motivate yourself to start your journey, you want to do like follow inspirational people or inspirational journeys, or have pictures of ripped people, you know, motivational quotes, whatever. And then at some point you turn up enough that you see internal progress, that the switch changes from external motivation to internal. And then you become your own motivation. You become, well, I put 3 months of work in, I dropped 4 kilos of body weight, but I couldn't run 200 meters, I can run 5K now. I back squatted 70 kilos, I back squatted 100 kilos now. And I knew what I did in that 3 month window to get that.
Yeah.
Imagine if I did 3 more months and I cut some more of the excess shit that I'm doing in my life too. What would that bring? And so I just try and attach those things to people. Where are your progression points? Where are you going to find your enjoyment of growth, and you see the growth and you understand that path? And I very much like teaching not just like that, hey, do 3 sets of 10 back squat and then do 4 sets of lunges, and then just saying cool, or do 3 sets of 10 because of it's going to cause this effect, have this amount of rest time because we want this amount of recovery because it's going to affect this adaptation and that's what we're trying to achieve. Then this unilateral component with it is going to give you the stability and singular leg base, so we're not biasing one side, whatever. But I want there to be more than just face value workouts, so they understand that, because once you just fill people with understanding, then you've got the complete picture. You've got someone who's now invested to just become the best that they can be. And all these types of gyms, bro, you know, like it's cliche, become your best version, surround yourself with the best community, we've got the best people, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Like, what is it that you do? Like, what's the root of it all? Like, and to me, it has to be the training. It has to be the training. The programming has to be your, like, for me, that's why people come, I think. And then secondary, or probably, it's not like the first point is programming, the second point is this. I think just like in tier 1 is you've got programming and community side by side.
Yeah.
And then below that you've got the external other factors that, you know, might be in consideration. Coaching, freaking facility, gear, whatever. But yeah. I've got crew, I've been coaching now for 2012, 13, 14 years. And so that's what I've learned along the way, and then obviously experience being at the helm of a community. But that's what I try and imprint on people is, yes, this is the workout. I have a pretty good understanding of where you're at, and you can just tell me a couple of things and I get it. Do these things. And I know that, like, not only is that going to represent the workout pretty well, but I know that this is just like, it's within your capacity. Yes, it's going to stress you a little bit, but it's not unachievable. You have now many objectives within this workout, so you've got way more focal points on it for yourself, and you have more understanding, so there's more achievements at hand. And it's just gone of the days of being on a chest press machine in the Globo gym and just numbing out, and then the assisted pull-up machine or the pull-down. Like, those are cool and they do serve purpose, but I think that, like, now people, the stimulation comes from the learning aspect and from, like, the connection of, like, thinking of rep to rep to rep, breathing, or how much time should I take, or what's my technique, or you do, like, today's workout that we did, then those 10 clean and jerks, like, if you do one and it bumps you forward or something on, like, the 6th rep, then your automatic coach is correcting the 7th rep. You know, oh wait, oh yeah, that's a better line. Like, that's what I needed to do, and just all of those things I think help keep someone inspired and have just more to it than just working out.
100%. Yeah, I reckon those two things they're just must-haves, bro. Programming, community. That's why I do it. I wouldn't train like this by myself.
I noticed that for myself in the extra credit we did, the running and bench press.
Yeah.
After about the 5th round, the running intensified because everyone started running harder.
Yeah.
They knew that they were out of the big blocks of bench and it became a running workout.
Yeah.
And everyone stopped saying, well, not so much stopped saying shot bro, but more than that. So, and there was a lot of and fucking pounding pavement. clapping cheek.
Yeah.
But
That'd be gay.
yeah, well, it was just the boys. So I felt that, and then I felt my intensity pick up because of that. You know, from the group aspect.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, in real time, I was like, I don't know if I would push the run this hard if I did this by myself. I'd probably coast this run a little bit more than what I'm doing right now.
And it was fun.
Yeah. And that's what I felt. And I felt like I'm enjoying this because I'm working harder because of the group.
Yeah.
Thank you, boys.
Oh, that's a cheat code, bro.
100% cheat code.
Yeah, it makes exercise not a chore. 'Cause I hated CrossFit if it felt like a chore. I hated like the open pressure and training by myself. I didn't enjoy that.
Fuck, bro. I remember one time when you moved down from Wellington, and so you had moved to Wellington, and then you moved back and you were doing a mayhem piece, and you didn't know how to. Yeah, you were dyslexic.
I remember.
Fuck.
I remember it.
Yeah.
It had rowing in it.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
It had bar muscle ups. It had Atlas stone cleans to the shoulder, and it was 4 sets of 10 bar muscle ups, 10 Atlas stones, and it might have been like 15-meter handstand walk.
Yeah.
And you did 4 rounds of 4 sets. You did 160. And that's how you read it. And you were at like 70 or 80 when I got to you. Yeah. And I was like, what are you up to? He's like, fuck, bro, this is hard as 160 muscle up. I was like, bro, it's supposed to just be 40. But that's like, I was like, he's just going to do it.
Yeah.
He's just going to do it, thinking other people are doing it, thinking this is hard.
Yeah. That was why I left school at 14, mate. Sometimes it just didn't work out. But I do remember that phase coming back, and I think I remember that. Yeah, because I remember those Atlas stones.
You were a Nike boy at the time.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Nike.
Yeah, I still got those Nike socks.
Thank you, Mikey.
Yeah.